Ciao a tutti ragazzi, bentornati sul mio canale. Oggi, seconda puntata di Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Vediamo se riusciamo a portarla a termine con le meno morti possibile. Vediamo se è possibile, non lo so. Farò del mio meglio. Eravamo arrivati al punto in cui avevamo sconfitto gli dei del fuoco e dell'illusione, perciò eravamo tornati al portale che porta sul ponte che in teoria dovrebbe arrivare a Hell, se non mi ricordo male, e abbiamo aperto la porta e vediamo cosa c'è dopo. Dovremo attraversare il ponte e vediamo cosa ci aspetta. Oh, si cominciano a sentire le voci. Fantastico.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Molto bene. E allora se non mi rimane altro andiamo avanti. Ah beh, cominciamo subito, non si poteva stare un attimo tranquilli, no? Adesso mi ricordo i tasti che è già passato un po' di tempo. Au. Che cattivo.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your
Vabbè.
calling.
Adesso 2, poi 3, magari 4. Qualcun altro che vuole unirsi? No? Che belle ste scenette del
Behind you! It's nearly over.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Vabbè, pensavo ce ne sarebbero stati 3 adesso da affrontare, invece sempre 2, va bene, dai. Non male. Ah, questo c'ha lo scudo, è forte, eh. Dai, ah. Si possono anche far cadere, incredibile. E allora, andiamo. Già finiti. Sembrava troppo bello, eh. Beh, ah, ok.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Ehi, stiamo calmi, che succede? Oh, sei grosso questo. l'idea che non sarà così facile questo.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Sì, vabbè, ma non vale così, iniziare già ferita.
Quickly get up. She's injured.
Sì, però non è giusto, dai. Questo è troppo grosso, sono solo una ragazza. Se un altro colpo di quelli mi piglia, sono finita.
Spill their blood.
Ah, tu, figuriamoci, mica si poteva solo combattere contro quello, boom.
Defend yourself.
Dai, finiscilo, facciamolo in fretta. Una passeggiata questa in confronto.
There's too many of them. Find a good position. Don't let it. Don't give up.
Cattivi. Cattivissimi. C'è quello con lo scudo. Con calma.
End it. End it. Capable warrior. Remember your training.
Decide your will. Not
Surprise him.
E muori, Dio can. Dai, ce l'abbiamo fatta.
Get out of the way. Stop that.
Non mi freghi di nuovo.
Finish this.
Sì. Boom. Anche quello grosso. A posto. Pensavo sarebbe stato molto più difficile, sinceramente. Ho rischiato un pochetto. Andiamo avanti. Allora, porta di là, vediamo un po'. Probabilmente si apre pure. Adesso ricominciamo con la ricerca delle rune perdute. Va via.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find a
Un'altra
own
roba,
path.
no, la guardo dopo, va.
Align yourself to
Vediamo
its
cosa c'è
secrets, and you will find yours.
Aspetta, ah, guarda. Tac. Se fosse così facile costruire scale in giro anche nella vita reale, dai, Vediamo cosa dice sta runa.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name, she will ask your lineage, she will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Va bene. Dove saranno ste rune del piffero? Allora, qua sotto. Allora, dovrebbe esserci una X, mi dice, da ste parti. Dove? Non lo vedo mica. L'ho già cambiata, non è S. Vediamo se da ste parti. Ah, la X è lì, quindi probabilmente la devo guardare dal basso. La S però non è che mi sembra proprio una S. Mm. Ah, per la miseria, sembra facile. Però questo c'entra quel pezzo lì sicuramente, però il resto dove cavolo sta? Ci penso dopo, vediamo un po'. Magari da sta parte. No. Ah, eccola. Tac. E una. Di qua dove si va? C'è niente. Altra una.
Hela
Cosa mi
possesses
racconti?
large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize. Half black
Solito.
and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing and grim.
Allora, ci manca ancora la X. Che vediamo se riesco a vederla da qua. No. No. E dove cavolo sta? Eccoti. E dai, è questa. Perché non me la dà? Ok. L'ultima però non so qual era. Ah, strana. Anche mi sono persa qualcosa dall'altra parte. Di qua. Questo sarà ancora. Ah, vedi, vedi. Sempre lì. Esatto. Ok, porte dovrebbero essere aperte. Andiamo. Yes. Missione compiuta. Era così lungo sto ponte. Mamma mia. Che tempo. Oh, lì ci sono, dai.
The gate.
S'apre.
It's
Oh,
opening.
no.
Who is it? It's coming. That song again. Is it? It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming.
Ela in persona.
This is your moment.
Quale onore. La immaginavo un po' più piccola, sinceramente.
I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're
in
not a
effetti
warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
sarei un po' titubante anch'io di fronte a un'immagine del genere. Come può un essere umano affrontare il dio della morte così?
Get up and fight.
Ma mi ha pure rotto la spada. No, vabbè.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for
Beh, è
yourself,
molto incoraggiante
because
tutto
there's
sto
no one left to do
discorso.
that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Ma no, dai. Ma figurati se si
And
uccide.
lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Come curare le ferite con mezzi di fortuna, va bene.
Why go on
Meglio di niente.
when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on?
Oh, mamma mia, l'infezione sul braccio come si muove da sola.
Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song. It's not real. It's true. It's not real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Daddy. It's
Not like this.
It's not real.
Ah, adesso sente pure la voce di Dillion.
Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick.
Come to me. Please.
Dov'è? No, ma dopo tutta la fatica che ho fatto per salire su quel ponte, ma dai.
It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
La luce?
In your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Vediamo. Se veramente lui mi risparmierebbe un bel po' di fatica ad andare a ripescarlo in Hell. È già scomparso, tra l'altro. Chissà se in giro ci sono altre rune. Vabbè, lasciamo stare. Seguiamo Dillion.
There it is. You're imagining. It's Dillion.
Ah, ma perché?
It's so slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore
Non ce la fa più, poveraccia.
it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Anche le voci non sono molto incoraggianti. Non c'è niente da seguire, ma scusa. Che sono venuta a fare fin qua allora?
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Ah, ecco.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
Spero non sia solo nella mia testa, perché sennò...
The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw me. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother... Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Certo che adesso senza spada pure. Come cavolo facciamo? Dove la vado a trovare una spada da queste parti?
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not
Voglio credere che sia vero, dai voci, lasciatemi in pace.
you want to believe it's real, but it's a trick.
Oh,
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only
questa
she
è
could do the
veramente
same.
un'illusione.
See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Pure guarita. Chissà se è veramente tutto nella sua testa. Fosse tutto cosa di bello e pacifico in sto gioco.
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
Ah, forse non ricordo.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior
Oh,
trials.
come si sono conosciuti, che
Come
carino.
on. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Sempre molto incoraggianti le voci, mamma mia.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Peccato, è stata una gran bella visione.
Can you see him? You want to
Mi
believe
mancheranno i
Is he
fiorellini.
real? Is he there? You're alone in these
Non si
mountains.
riesca a raggiungere la luce.
Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree.
Oh,
Maybe
Runa.
it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds
Se
him
ti allontani
strong
troppo non
and
riesci più a
fearless,
sentire la voce.
and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive. As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the
Sono
straw
riuscita a
is
saltarne,
Sigmund's
Lirone.
sword, the gift of
Incredibile.
Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hole. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Mamma mia, che fine. Ah, eccola. No? Oh, potrebbe essere utile in effetti.
It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all North.
Se può uccidere gli dei mi sarebbe molto utile, però devo anche riuscire a tirarla fuori dall'albero.
This sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said
allora?
the great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Ok. Quindi devo ricostruirla e andare a queste specie di portali per ricostruirla. Affrontare le prove di Odino. Mamma mia. Non sarà
A king in the
divertente per
north
niente.
forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Un'altra spada? Scusa, quella che ho bisogno io non si chiama Gramr.
Where are we now?
E lui mi parla di Tyrfing.
Burial mound.
Ok, altro posto.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire
Vediamo se
to
mi
hide
dice
death.
qualcos'altro su sta spada Tyrfing.
No answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
About a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She is a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Va bene. Sembra un po' la storia di Senua. Impara da sola a combattere. So che lei non ha una spada così famosa. Chissà che prove mi daranno da fare. Ah, inquietante.
Who's there?
Mamma che buio, non si vede niente manco con la torcia.
Billion, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Oh, è lì.
Dillian, there he is, finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me?
How did you let him go?
Just wait there. I'll find you.
Tutto chiuso.
This is your mission. Find him. You have to use
Devo trovare.
You have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could you lose him? How could you? Find him.
Ah, da lì sono arrivata. E qua è chiuso. Ok, dobbiamo tornare indietro per forza. Di qua c'è un altro corridoio e di qua sono entrata. Ok.
I'll find him.
Non riesco a capire da dove arriva la voce. Di là c'è luce.
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? It's the voice of the voice of the dead.
Di là.
Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep
Sono
going.
tutti uguali, ste
Down
stanno.
there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Oh, dannazione. Di là ci sono già passata, ma sono sicura che non c'era una porta sulla sinistra. No, sono già passata di là.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
In effetti. Allora, di là forse non ci sono ancora andata. Qua è chiuso, quindi non c'è molta scelta.
The voice is getting louder.
Sembra un
Listen.
labirinto sto posto.
Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him.
Ma da dove arriva la voce? Non riesco a capire.
The voice.
Find him.
Se non altro non sto girando in tondo. Oh sì. Forse sì. Continuerò a seguire i corridoi bui.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind.
Lo so che non sta funzionando, grazie a...
Think. Focus. Use your mind. What if he can't disappeared? You let him slip through your fingers. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Non ci sono passata. Sto leggermente diverso. Ok. Ogni volta che scelgo a sinistra poi devo andare per forza a destra. Buio buio. Oh, non ci sono torce qua. Ah, ecco perché è chiuso. Okay. Oh, ma cavolo. Di là ci sono già passata. No, vicolo cieco. Mo?
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him. It can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian.
No, questo è il corridoio, quello all'inizio.
Something is here.
Qua non c'è niente, è quello con la runa. Non mi ricordo se l'ho già presa questa.
Herver ignores her father's
Oh, no.
warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father.
Allora, qua avevo scelto sinistra, quindi di là è ancora libero. In teoria dovrebbe essere la strada giusta. Luce. Buon segno. Decisamente un buon segno.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Fatemi uscire.
What is it? A secret.
Ah, ecco.
How do you get in?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Find. Oh, well, there's a place. Don't stop now. Don't give up.
Decisamente non è
Too
Dio.
close to stop.
E di là ci sono passata. Veramente inquietante sta voce. Mamma mia. Ma sarà la direzione giusta? Mamma. C'è qualcos'altro di fare? Perché mi ispira proprio... Andiamo proprio nella tana della bestia.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
No, altra visione.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy?
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer.
Quindi una delle sue più
You will
grandi
have blood on
paure
your
era
hands.
era il padre. Basta così? Veramente? Quindi bastava affrontare il padre e una era...
It's done. You did it, but there's more. Going.
Vabbè,
There's more.
niente combattimenti, meglio così.
There's always more to do. It's
Andiamo a
not
farne
going to be
un'altra
easy.
allora. Incoraggiante. Ah, ci passa però.
Can you do
Lo
another
fa
one?
sotto il viso.
Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Qua però non so se si scende. Sì. Allora. Vediamo dove mi porta quest'altro. Un altro ricordo.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Va bene. Oh,
The bridge.
ok.
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Sam?
C'è sempre un'altra via.
A mask. What is it? What does it see?
Interessante.
Get closer. I want to see what the mask sees. No, she doesn't. Don't look through it. Curious.
Oh,
Gods. The mask is here to watch you fail again. Where are we? What is this? It's the same.
oh. Adesso sì che si
It's
ragiona.
another world. It's lighter. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Niente. In effetti questa è la porta principale, era quella qua di qua. Ah, ecco.
You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian.
No, fammi indovinare, sarà chiusa anche questa.
He always. Okay, she can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. The gate. She can't.
Credo di aver capito, deve essere tipo una prova come quella del dio dell'illusione, Valraven. Guardando attraverso la maschera passi da un mondo all'altro e si spera di trovare un passaggio. Vediamo se guardando attraverso... Ah, ho cambiato posizione tra l'altro. Guardando attraverso la maschera vediamo se... Eh sì. The gate is open. Right.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian, there he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him.
Find a way.
Before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Slip away. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the
Ah,
wrong.
cavoli.
He's not in this world.
C'hanno
He's in
ragione
the
le
other
voci,
world.
questo non è il mondo giusto per trovare William, però almeno sono riuscita a entrare.
The world once seemed so simple.
Aspetta.
Black and white.
C'è una. Vediamo se sta
Darkness
porta
and
si
light.
apre.
Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further,
Sì.
to peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the blue.
Adesso, buono.
And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Sperando di non dover fare di nuovo tutto il giro.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Allora, lì c'era una runa, andiamo a vedere che dice. Immagino che sia chiuso, non lo guardo nemmeno.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise
Ogni
to
volta
keep
che
him safe?
raccontano una storia ne approfitto
I
per
did not
svapare.
ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
No, chiusa pure questa. Sì. Not in this world. Ok, quindi devo fare tutto il giro, tornare dove c'era la prima faccia e vedere se riesco a passare in quel modo nell'altro mondo. Adesso però lì il ponte è rotto, quindi bisogna passare di qua. Vabbè, di là c'è l'albero, quindi niente. Giro lungo di nuovo. Ogni tanto si sentono delle voci inumane. Oh, no. Chiuso. No. Oh, non mi aspettavo che fosse chiuso.
She knew best. She thought she had light within her when she was born. She is pure darkness.
Di qua sarà bloccato dall'albero. Che cavolo faccio a tornare in questo mondo? Ho sbagliato qualcosa. C'è qualcos'altro qua che devo vedere. Ah, aspetta un po'. quella è la runa, sicuramente, però contrario. Ah, vedi, vedi, vedi. Ok, ci sono, ho capito.
Dillian's in the tower.
He's there.
Trovata.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
Adesso
He's
dovrei
in the
riuscire ad
dark
aprire la
world.
porta
He's gone to the
principale.
dark world. You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
Nobody will love him now. Can you remember what life feels like? Look what happens to you.
Preferisco l'altro mondo, almeno non piove. Beh, non so che... Dai, l'ho trovata la runa, eh. Ah, ok. Era convinta. Adesso sì.
Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel?
Oh,
There he is. Where are you taking him?
He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way.
dovrò
There
allinearli.
is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She find the way. He led you astray.
You should have listened to your God when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
His love has tortured you and it
Siamo nel
tortures
mondo
me.
giusto sicuramente, però.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain. The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes.
Years had
and the wolf
passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend,
Allora,
Dillian. She saw things no one else could.
immagino che dovrò
Patterns,
usare questo per...
shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
Sorry,
Friendship turned to
allergia.
love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds.
Siamo in un periodo dove ti devi persino giustificare se starnutisci, che cavolo.
A future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
È là, è là, è là. Ah, ho trovato pure una runa.
You have blood on your hands.
Bene.
You are guilty. You have no time for this. Speed is was it worth it?
Figurati, si può scendere. Questa sarà chiusa?
Distract you.
Sì.
They've set you up and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean
Allora,
nothing?
dobbiamo trovare tutte quelle rune così posso aprire la porta principale e raggiungere Dillian. Di là non si passa.
Get in the way.
If they are just to tire you out, make you weak.
Cambia qualcosa così.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved
Ok.
you when everyone else turned their backs.
Ci arrivo da quella parte. Là, al contrario devo andare dall'altra parte. Qua. Quasi passa.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder. Weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts,
sarà chiusa.
earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him already.
Che giri.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Aspetta. Quindi di nuovo?
She should have listened to her. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could defy her.
Presa.
What if this is pointless?
Ne manca una. L'ho letto, non mi ricordo.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Balder's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Voila.
Wasting your time just to listen by minute. What does she think she's doing?
Ok.
Special. She thinks she...
They mean nothing.
Ok, è là. Sia la volta buona.
The gods are just... What if the gods are nothing?
Ne dubito perché mancano ancora parecchie prove di Odino. Oh, di nuovo passare su ste travi del pifero. Ah,
Dillion never much cared for the underworld.
non voglio guardare giù.
Looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbao.
You can do it, Senua.
I guess he took after his father, the chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see. And he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Oh, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Eccolo. No, ma perché?
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can.
Vabbè, carino dirgli. Niente di
My
che.
own father was born blind.
Gusti sono gusti, no?
Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours.
Abbiamo fatto anche il secondo.
What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless guess. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you.
Però
You never
sono
know which way
arrivata
it's
verso...
going.
E questo è il terzo.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Ok.
Tell me what you feel.
A breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
Col focus riesce a vedere qualcosa. Poco, ma è già qualcosa.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Questa sarà chiusa.
I can't go on. Julian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
C'è un fuoco laggiù. Ok. Lì ce n'è un altro. Sento acqua.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it. Good. That's your way out.
Ok.
Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought on mind, not a sword. You're a coward. Prove that to me.
Ci sono pure dei morti in mezzo all'acqua.
This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help.
Altra gente che ha provato il cammino di Dio e non è riuscita
Besides,
a superare le prove.
great warrior, okay? We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here.
There is a house.
It seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
I don't know what's inside.
And so she's forced to relive it.
Don't be afraid.
To what end?
C'è qualcosa qua.
There's something in here.
You see it? No. And it cannot see you. Quietly move forward, one step at a time.
Oddio. È molto inquietante. Non farò rumore di qua. È vicinissima. C'è una luce, vediamo se... No, cavolo. Via, via, via.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Dirò. O altri. Non voglio avvicinarmi manco, ma... Quanto sono brutti. Continuerò a seguire le luci. Mamma, vicinissimo! Oddio, che spavento. Ok, dai. Peggio è passato, penso.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks. Death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Se lo dici tu. Ah, cazzo. No. Qua se cado è finita. No, 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 Sei concentrata, Senua. Ok.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Lo vedo.
Did you help me?
Ah, sì. Mamma. Ok. Perché svanisci sempre? Via veloce, non mi piace sto posto.
Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Oh, meno male. Sì, ma non ti allontanare, insomma. Molto inquietante sta prova di Odino, veramente. Tutto buio, non si vede un tubo. Mi chiedo la prossima come sarà. Preferivo quelle con gli enigmi da risolvere.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
Meno male che c'era Dillion a guidarmi, se no
You see me?
veramente ci rimanevo per sempre là dentro.
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have
Non
no
è
power.
ancora finita.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own
È
way
proprio
back.
fuori di testa, si fa guidare dalla voce di un fantasma.
All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Spero davvero che riesca a riportarlo in vita dal mondo dei morti, perché dopo tutta sta fatica. Oh, grazie signore, grazie. Un'altra andata. Dovrebbe essercene ancora una.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods. They're
Quella
eating
anche l'ho
you from the
fatta.
inside.
Ah, eccola là.
They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. I think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take
Finora
it.
sono riuscita a
Memories were
scamparla
yours,
senza
but they're the gods
combattere.
now.
Giusto enigmi, venire fuori da labirinti in cui non si vedeva niente. Sto giro probabilmente mi toccherà un bel
I
combattimento.
saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. Creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it?
Ok.
Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. There he is. There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find
going
it.
in.
He's disappearing.
Ah,
Follow him.
Don't let
palude.
him disappear.
Deve puzzare da morire.
like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
The stench of rot.
Già con le cuffie e tutte le voci che mi parlano nella testa mi sembra di essere mezza matta. Ci mancava solo una palude.
Don't worry, not everyone can.
Se mai mettessero l'opzione odori sulla PlayStation sarebbe terrificante.
Dillian and the others. For the water.
Allora, devo andare là.
She could taste the rot.
Ma di qua non si passa.
She knew something was wrong, something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing.
Sì, come nelle prove del dio dell'illusione. Altri portali, altre illusioni. Allora, devo trovare un modo per salire.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it.
Ok, devo riparare il ponte. Quindi là c'è un altro portale, vediamo se cambia qualcosa. Aspetta un po'. Ah, ok. Quindi devo ricostruirlo di nuovo con il focus, ma devo andare un po' più in alto. Solo che di qua non si passa. Attraverso il portale si passerà? Sì. Ok, così non c'è più la scala. No? Oh, runestone, vediamo cosa mi racconta quell'altro.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhand, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Ok. Allora, vediamo un po'. Ci siamo. Ok. Fatto.
You passed the trial, get to the house. You succeeded.
Le voci sono veramente utili solo in battaglia, cavoli. Per il resto sono di un incoraggiamento allucinante. Se no hai bisogno di una doccia dopo questo, eh. Oh, oscurità dentro. Va bene. Entriamo.
Come to me. Where are you?
E dove sei tu?
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Oh, rune.
Find him.
Ok.
To find him. The runes. Focus on the runes. Focus the runes. Come on. They are the key.
Dai.
You can open the gate. Quickly. Focus. Focus now.
Una gioia. Non voglio andare assolutamente da quella parte. Allora, dobbiamo andare a trovare quelle di là. Devo seguire la sua luce.
Ok.
Dai, dai. Dai. Perché no? Perché non la prende? Ok. Cavolo, 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 cavolo! Corri!
Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start
Mamma
to
mia.
burn. There it is. Move away. Don't let it look.
Dove sarà?
Where's Dillian?
No,
This is taking too long. Can you hear him? You're lost rooms. You have to find them. Where are they? It all looks the same.
Dov'è la sua luce? Caspita. A sinistra, ma... Ok, sono vicina.
What should I do?
Ci sono vicina adesso.
Go towards
Ok.
focus. Focus.
Ok.
Look.
Preso.
Find one.
Ok, ancora uno. No, 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 non di qua. Oh. Per la miseria. No, piccolo cieco. Cavoli, no, 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 no. Ah, morta male, 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 male proprio. Poraccia, ci ho messo troppo. Ah, tutto da capo. Uff. L'infezione si espande pure. Va bene, adesso so dov'è la prima. Andiamo veloci. Allora,
There it is.
là.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Sì, 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 lo sento, lo sento. Ok, presa. E un'andata. Via. E di là. Presa. E no, 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 no. Di qua. Devo trovare l'altra. Di là. Ok, trovata. Come faccio poi però a tornare indietro? Non mi ricordo la strada. Attenzione. Oddio, Dio, Dio, Dio. Corri, 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 corri. Via. Dov'era, dov'era? Cavolo, ci sono già passata di qua. Di qua. Sì. Ok. Oh, mamma che ansia. Ehi! Bruttino quello. Tieni la porta, ti prego. Mamma che ansia. Sono pure morta una volta, no? Non ci credo.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
Come non lo sai, non eri lì con me, ma scusa.
Blaming me for the plague. They
Ah,
say that I'm
ricordo che...
cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to
Ah,
step
non
out of this
ascoltare tuo
darkness.
padre. Era un
Let
idiota.
them see who you really are, like I am.
Alla fine è la storia, lei è solo un po' pazza, non è che le possono dare la colpa per epidemie, pestilenze e quant'altro. Devo ancora capire come mai ha lasciato morire il suo amato.
You. This darkness has made me a monster.
Ok,
You've done it. You did it. The
ce l'abbiamo fatta. Adesso potremmo prendere la spada degli dei.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was
Sì, anche perché la
helping me.
mia spada, quella che si è rotta, non è servita
And the
molto
sword
contro
will lead
Hela,
me to
quindi
him.
spero veramente che
Like
questa
when
mi
we first
aiuti.
met.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
Mi serve, non posso
You will
lasciarlo
pay
lì.
a price for this.
Non importa, tanto.
But years
Come se
later,
non avessi pagato niente
with
finora,
Sinbel's
in tutto quello
parting
che ho
words still
passato.
haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Oh, quindi il padre di Lilian è morto per la pestilenza.
You see it clearly now,
Oh.
Senua. The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault.
Ma non è colpa
You brought
sua.
this blade to us. You have blood on your hands.
Oh, che cavolo. Nel modo dove sono finita.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it.
Sembrava troppo bello andare avanti senza combattere nemmeno una volta.
Must remember. She
Oh,
can
mamma.
focus inside
Questo è fatto di fumo, riuscirò a colpirlo o no? Ah, adesso sì, ok.
He can read you.
Altro. Che bella final. No! Pensavo arrivasse a attaccasse direttamente.
It's building.
Ma di solito non possono controattaccare quando sono in focus. Invece sì.
There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved
Ma
through
sono umani
itself
quelli
over
adesso.
the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun.
No.
Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Ma questo è Hell. Ci sono finalmente arrivata senza accorgermene. Beh, direi che è abbastanza come me lo immagino. Abbastanza terrificante.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Che forte. Ah, non devo farmi circondare.
Defend yourself.
con un attacco pesante. Ok. Oh, questo è grosso. È lento, quindi posso prevedere un pochino le sue mosse. Almeno quello. Fatto, ok.
Who is it? Galina?
Where are you?
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galina?
Perché anche
She
mia
calls
madre è
you,
qua.
Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Mama! I need you! Help me!
Ah, ce l'ho mandata io? Che brava figlia.
Even your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same.
Questo posto è
The
veramente
world would have been
deprimente.
spared this horror. It's not too
Ah,
late.
turna. Questo è più veloce.
She's calling for you. Why did you join her?
Calmino, amico. Ehi! Oh no, no. Appena usato il focus. Dai. Ah,
You're close.
ok.
You've got her sword. Prepare your go. Attack!
Attacca, sono senza focus. Questi sono delle ombre. Ok.
End it. Behind you.
Dietro, ma vero? Non vale così, eh? Ah.
You will die.
Non voglio morire. Ehi. Turna.
Focus is coming. Take him down. Take him down. You won it.
Ho vinto. Ce ne saranno altri, però non ho messo via la spada. Infatti. Forza e coraggio. fare. Vai di attacco pesante. Via. Questo veloce. Poi fuori ora. Altri dove sono? Davanti, eccolo. Sta durando anni. Ah, brutto questo. Veloce, cavolo. Ah, maledetto. Devo fare fuori quell'altro. Ehi, no! No, è vero, questo c'ha lo scudo. Brutto, brutto. Cavolo, no! Alzati, dai, alzati! Maledizione! Fai fuori questo così, uno in meno, ok. Troppo veloce! Dai, focus! No, no, no! Ce l'ho fatta! Oh! Fatemi respirare, vi prego! Era infinito sto combattimento. Ok, da che parte mo? Boh. Oh, mizzica. Un'altra ventina di questi non ce la faccio, state calmi.
Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done?
Te pareva.
Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he'd thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
È andato anche questo, ok. Usciamo di qua, vi prego.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua.
Fatti bene.
You are lost.
Spero di non sognarmelo stanotte, sinceramente. Mamma. Ah, ma è vivo questo? Non mi mangiare. Ho fatto tutta sta strada per finire in bocca a un morto. Oh, la madre. Chissà se posso salvare anche lei.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
Ah, non dire così, è morta.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Ah sì? E che posto sarebbe? A parte che the darkness is in her mind.
Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Ah, meno male uno che non ce l'ha con me.
Simba was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us?
Sì, voglio credergli. Non posso credere che sia tutto veramente colpa sua.
Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
Mamma mia, finora è stato abbastanza intenso, devo dire. A parte la parte iniziale con tutti quegli indovinelli, andare in giro al buio e non vedere assolutamente niente. L'ultima parte con la battaglia è stata intensa.
He gave her the sword with which to fight
È
in
riuscita
more
a
ways
tornare nel
than one.
mondo, buono.
And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help.
Sembra un po' smussata sta spada, ma fa il suo lavoro, ben venga. Adesso si ripone allo stesso problema di prima. Come cavolo faccio a tornare indietro, salire su quel ponte che è stato distrutto? Quasi 2 ore di streaming. Yay! Avrò bisogno di un buon caffè dopo. Ah, le voci sono tornate. Non è che ne sentivo la mancanza, eh. Ciao. Hello everybody. You alright? Sto cominciando pure io a parlare con le voci. Intanto vado a curiosare in giro, vedere se c'è qualcosa che mi son persa. Prima ci sono già passata di qua, però ho fatto un'altra strada. Ok, il ponte è lì.
We're here to help you.
You need us.
So worried.
Silence is lonely.
We didn't know where you'd gone.
We're here to help you.
You can trust us. Trust us. Senua, it's us. We won't leave you.
Se state guardando lo streaming, come ci siete arrivati? Vi piace sto gioco? O eravate solo curiosi? Commentatemi nei commenti, vediamo
We found her.
We found her. We
se
found
anche a voi piace sto gioco. Per me è la seconda volta che ci gioco, però mi ero interrotta, penso proprio nel bel mezzo di quel posto lugubre,
You're always safe with us.
She has us.
pieno di morti che
You've done so well, Senua.
si contorcono.
Listen, Senua. Listen.
There's a door.
Un po' perché non avevo più avuto tempo di giocare alla PlayStation col lavoro e tutto il resto. Sono riuscita a salire. Era così facile. Buono. Il secondo motivo è perché non ero abbastanza brava per giocarci. Non ci mettevo neanche tanto impegno, perché probabilmente morivo talmente male che mi è passata la voglia. Oh, siamo arrivati alla montagna, molto molto bene. Vediamo cosa dice sta runa.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Addirittura. Boh, d'ora in avanti è tutto nuovo per me, quindi...
Behind the door.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
No, go in. Don't open.
What's in there?
A great beast guards Hellheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Ok. Ovviamente non ha paura di andare, però non ho idea di che mostro ci sia al di là di sta porta. Che cavolo? No! Ah. Mi sa che devo correre più veloce. Va bene. Veloce, veloce. Dai, dai.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Ah, beh, appena preso una spada che può combattere contro gli dei non mi serve a niente, ma grazie, Va bene. Vediamo se c'è un altro spiraglio di luce più avanti. Sto correndo.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Sì, la sento. E non ci tengo nemmeno a vederla, sinceramente.
It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They want me with them.
stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming.
Senua, help me. No, get me out of here. Don't go.
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
Oh, mamma mia.
She can't remember when it started. Or when her mother
Sto
lost her
facendo?
smile.
No.
Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Sinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Su o giù? Andiamo nella tana della bestia.
The beast has been here. Everywhere. Must be through the air. She has to keep going.
Oh. Spero veramente non mi si spenga la torcia qua perché...
She'll have to go under. She has to. I told you to go out. Don't. She'll go out. She has to keep going, go towards the light. She can do it. She can't do it.
Oh cavolo, oh cavolo. Corri, 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 corri.
The panic is here.
Oh, porca miseria.
You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found anyone else. Stay. Get to the next light. Run. Look. Fire. How will she get it?
Allora, devo prendere quel fuoco, sennò... Dobbiamo trovare l'ultima luna, dai. Un po' meno lugubre con un po' di luce, meno male.
The light will guide you. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see.
Ah, ok, c'è il riflesso.
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it.
Va bene, una l'abbiamo trovata. Qua mi sa che abbiamo finito. Torniamo indietro. C'è un'uscita lassù, non mi ricordo. Forse sì.
What have you collected? There's nothing behind the door. See, Delia, this is just another trial. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is not dead. You don't know anything, or is she? And Dillian is dead. Let's go see Delia.
Passaggio qua. Il sol crollato. Oh, c'è una runa.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain will forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Ok, questo è il punto dove ho iniziato, lì c'è la porta con le rune, ancora 2 me ne mancano. Molto bene. Vediamo un po'. Un'altra sala, un altro passaggio, ce ne sarà uno anche dall'altro lato, sì. Ok. Ah. Questa sarà chiusa, immagino. Sì. Ok. Qua. Questa è decisamente chiusa. Qua giro in tondo. E qua è ancora più buio. Quello è proprio l'inizio di tutto quanto. Ok. Abbiamo fatto tutto il giro e non c'è assolutamente un tubo. Vediamo da questa parte. Di là vedo l'altro corridoio. Continuiamo. Oh, un gran bel buco. Si può scendere di qua? No. Ok. We have to find another way.
The light won't save her now. She can sense it.
Oh. Sangue, molto bene.
She needs to check it. She's lighting the torch.
Una gran bella pila di cadaveri. Sarà questa la stanza del mostro? Curiosa di vedere se com'è. Ovviamente sempre uno di quelli più forti mi capita, no? Ho iniziato malissimo. Ah. Dai, l'avevo appena usato il focus, perché? No. Mio, sono da tutte le parti, sono. E uno. Un'ombra. ok. Vabbè. Quindi quello immagino che non fosse il grande mostro che mi dà la caccia nell'oscurità. Però è stata una bella battaglia lo stesso. Allora, cosa abbiamo qua? Niente. È una runa. Sì.
She did it. She's done it.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls.
Allora,
She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the
torniamo
dark.
verso la porta.
By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Allora, di qua si poteva sia scendere che salire. Io sono andata giù, ma su non ho guardato cosa c'era. Vediamo se è la risposta per l'ultima runa.
Her torch is going out. No, it's not. It's going to run out soon. She hasn't got much time. Burn out. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out. The darkness will come again. Right. Stay later.
Non posso accenderla quella? Oh. Ok. Ah, guardala lì. Molto bene. Dovrei averle trovate
The
tutte. Di qua
beast
dove
is
si va?
crawling into your mind, searching for weakness.
Ah, ok. Meno male. Non devo farti di nuovo tutto il giro.
And used her to trap him.
Did you see her die? I don't remember.
Però
I was only 5.
quella è chiusa.
They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Oh, ok. Oh, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Meno male.
She can get her mother out. Her mother doesn't exist. Where is her mother? It's just another trick.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
Oh, oh, brutto, 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 corri! Corri! Maledizione. Dai, la luce vicina. Oh!
What have you done?
No, la testa di Dillion.
It's over.
No.
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed.
Oh, maledizione.
Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zinno while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Ma porca miseria, riesce sempre a fare casino. Oh, prima rompe la spada, poi perde la testa del suo amato. Che altro deve succedere?
This darkness. It's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here.
Sarebbe uno spreco marcire qui, in effetti.
I'm going to find Dewey.
La testa è caduta giù in fondo al baratro, ovviamente. Vabbè. Direi che per oggi parte 2 è andata. Prossimo appuntamento. Vediamo un po' quando sarà. No, non mi ricordo, dovrebbe essere venerdì. Sarei un po' curiosa di andare a vedere cosa c'è lì sotto, però... Ma sì, dai. Facciamo ancora un pochino, arriviamo alle 2 ore e mezza di streaming e facciamo l'unplan. Perché si ritrova sempre in posti altissimi, che io soffro di vertigini, porca miseria. Non c'è più il mostro che la insegue quando va nell'oscurità. C'è un cancello là sotto. Allora. Luce, sì.
The beast is down there. No. She knows the beast is there.
Sì, lo so, grazie, voci.
You can hear. Be careful. She needs to find Dillian. Where is he? She's found it. She's lost it and she has to find it. The torch alight.
Sempre più giù. Oh no. Spero solo di non dover passare dentro l'acqua di nuovo, che se mi si spegne la torcia qua siamo finiti. Allora, qua non si passa. Altre porte, altre rune. Oh, sembrava troppo facile. Vai giù per la miseria. E uno. Prima l'altro. Ah, brutto, brutto. Stare attento a questo grosso, troppo grosso. Oh, sono in trappola. Porca miseria. No, sono in trappola. La miseria. Ah, cavoli. Alzati. Merda. Va bene. Non era destino che facessi sto pezzo oggi. Ok. Va bene, signore e signori, per oggi è tutto. Grazie per essere stati a guardare. Ci vediamo venerdì per la terza parte di Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. Vediamo se riesco a morire un paio di volte in meno. Facciamo un perfect. Spero. Domani ci vediamo più o meno alle 3 e giocherò a Call of Duty. Fantastico. Sono nuova su Call of Duty, quindi appena a livello 60 sto cercando di migliorare un pochino le armi, migliorare un pochino la mia mira che fa veramente cagare, però. Grazie per avermi accompagnato, ragazzi. Ci si vede. Stay safe. Ciao.